accumulating snowfall, the first major accumulating snowfall of this year here in the Great Lakes states. So, in our area tonight, they're projecting 3 to 5 inches of snow, and that is due to these heavy bands coming off the lake. If you get up for work really early in the morning, make sure you are driving safe, because these bands could have complete whiteout conditions. These are not fun to drive in. 1 mile you could be in complete, no snow at all, and then the next mile you could be just literally stopped on a highway because of how bad these lake effect snow bands can get. I've also heard that there are these lake effect snow bands are some of the worst and some of the most heaviest snowfall on this world. That's what I've heard from a few weathermen. So you got to take this stuff seriously. This is not, especially when you're driving, you got to take this stuff serious, because when you're driving, let's see here. When you're driving when there's you're getting almost an inch per hour when you're driving, and there's 13-mile-an-hour wind gusts, this blowing snow, and the amount of snow that will be falling is an absurd amount. There's complete whiteout conditions. I mean, don't really know what else to say besides from that, but we'll take a look at the next 48 hours. This isn't always accurate. So, in this purple area, this is 8 to 12 inches here. This is for anywhere south of Muskegon. I'll name off some of the cities. So we have Norton Shores, Grand Haven, Allendale, Jenison, Kentwood, Gaines Township, Holland, Dorr, Wayland, Middleville, Irving, Hastings, Battle Creek, Kalamazoo, Alamo, Plainwell, and Allegan. And then up here, up north, we see an 18 to 24 range. This is just an absurd amount of lake effect snow. For people in by Otsego Lake, Mansalona, Chestonia, Elmira, Gaylord, be careful. Let me actually look at Gaylord real quick. I'll see what the winds are looking like with this blowing snow. So, tomorrow morning they're projecting 5 to 8 inches. Friday morning. So, let's take a look here. So, yep, same thing. 14, 15, 13 mile an hour winds. I'm pretty sure they have a winter storm warning in this area. So, 1 to 2 feet of snow are expected. This is really dangerous for this could be really dangerous for some people, especially if you're anywhere in tonight if you're going to bed, you got to wake up early. it'll be rough travel at times for portions of Grand Rapids, Kentwood, Gaines Township, Battle Creek, Kalamazoo, Olamo, Plainwell, Allegan, and Holland. Same with these areas in here, and also be careful and careful in the UP as well. Cleveland, so in New York, North Pennsylvania, and Northeast Ohio, we could be seeing 24 inches or more of snowfall in these areas. I mean, really, this is a very this could be a very bad storm for some people. I mean, 13-mile-an-hour wind gust with an inch of snow falling each hour is just not very good. It's not ideal. Of course, if you're a snow lover and you live here in Michigan, you're gonna love it. We're gonna have quite a bit. Yeah, look at this. If you're for some reason, if you're out here in really anywhere here in Allegan County at around 12 a.m., be careful. These lake effect snow bands are really, I don't know if you can tell here, but you can you can definitely tell there's a difference. These purples are at 6 a.m. They start to come in at 4 a.m. I mean, this is no joke. This snow will be accumulating. Roads will be covered. I'm sure of it. But really, look at 12 a.m. here. Snow amount for that hour is 0.9 inches. 10 miles per hour moving, 10-mile-an-hour winds moving west-northwest. Let's take a look at 0.6. That's 1.5 inches in 2 hours, and we get another 0.5. That's 2 inches. And then we get 2.4. Yeah, that's 2.4. 2.8. 2.9. 3. 3.1. 3.3. I mean, really. Hello, Jennifer. But it is really this is a serious situation. And when you see these 0.1s here, they're just guessing roughly. I mean, that's not really, it could be more. I'm sure it will be more depending on the snow bands. I mean, take a look at this. This darker blue here is heavy snow. This snow will be a big problem if you're doing the early commute. I mean, these snow bands will be just ripping off the coast or off the lake shore. Is there any snow on the lake? Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, so tonight there could be a few snow showers. I mean, it's not going to be heavy. Trying to think. A light dusting, I'd say. What's the temperature in Chicago? Yeah, so it'll definitely stick don't plan on getting more than a half an inch. But yes, you should see from the 12 to 1 a.m. time frame, could see some snow. Later on in the future, Wednesday the 4th, you could see a little bit of snow. Once again, that's really far out, and I don't have like a but so I don't have like a model for it, but it'll be it should be pretty it's gonna be cold. It'll be definitely cold. I'm gonna look at the cold front. So it's 28 degrees here. We're getting a whole bunch of snow. The cold front is now moving into Florida. Should be in Jacksonville by I want to say 1 a.m. tonight. This is just gonna be brutal cold. Minnesota. Let's take a look at Minneapolis. 17 degrees. Only gonna get colder, but it's gonna be a very cold week or two. Very, very, very cold. If there's any other places you would like me to look at, I will definitely do that. These snow amounts are really just blowing me away right now. And this is just what they're guessing. Like, this isn't even... It could be more, it could be less. Texas? So there's a cold front that just came by. Wow. I didn't think that, but so places like, what is it? Where is this at? Places like San Angelo are at 37 degrees in there. I mean, that's pretty cold for Texas. I mean, and then places are up to like 27 degrees right now in the Amarillo. We're looking at 31 degrees in Texas. It's gonna be cold all around the board here. If you don't mind me asking, where at in Texas? Like, do you want like a specific outlook for a certain spot, or? Not to mention with this storm, there are, because of the lake effect and how much moisture is getting pulled off the lakes and up in the air, because the lakes are at 50 degrees. It's 5 degrees higher than normal. So when the lakes are that warm and there's so in the upper, like 5,000 feet, I remember 5,000 feet up, it was at 7 degrees here. And when that happens, the moisture level in the atmosphere just gets so, like, it just gets so, there's so much moisture in the atmosphere, it can actually can create thunder snow. And I'm sure people have already seen that tonight. I'm sure there's actually quite a bit of people that have seen that tonight. Probably along here, let me go to I'm just going to draw it out. There could be, so on this it shows rain, but we all know it's not rain. So you might be able to see some thunder snow in these areas that I just shaded in. I don't think that you'll definitely see some. I'm sure you'll see some over here. I remember Buffalo last year had